Hey, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Craig always says the same thing. Ugh.
I know.
Greg.
He's so vanilla.
Gregory.
Craigslist.
Gregory Strongjaw.
So, these are going to be bad tonight. So don't judge. Who's the victim of the first one?
Volunteers
All right.
tribute.
Okay. Valentine. What do mermaids wear to math class?
Shells.
No, algebras.
Algebras.
There we go.
Soundboard too. Perfect.
And the next one's for Dice because she loves birds. So,
Oh no.
all right, Dice. Why was the chicken banned from the comedy club?
Because fuck them chickens.
No, because he kept making foul jokes.
Oh, I was gonna go with because he kept talking back.
No, that's when he was heckling or peckling the comedian.
Alright, I have to go mobile for a minute, so I'll be listening to somebody's beautiful recap for today because I don't remember.
Yeah, who wants to recap us? Is anybody feeling up to it?
Was that the session I missed, or was it the one before?
No, that was the
No, that was the one before.
last one. The one before is the one you missed, but the last one is. Everybody was here?
Yeah, we had a fun time. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last time, because I'm just gonna take it.
Countdown.
I give you all a 5 count.
He's given a chance.
Yeah, you know, I let people do whatever it is they want to do, and I step up when it's needed, so to speak. All right. Anyways, last time, Curse Strahd. In a winter wonderland, the party finds itself along a narrow cliff edge that hugs the southern side of the mountains of the chain of Mount Gaucus, which heads in the same direction as the avalanche we had previously fled from. And we once more begin our session trekking through the snow and blusters of the high peaks and valleys of southern Barovia. Making our way beyond, we head eastward and emerge out upon a snowy plateau where we see the valley opening up before us. Many familiar old sights we see, including Lake Zarevich, Mount Gaucus itself, Mount Baratok, Ravenloft Castle, Lake Baratok, Solinka Pass, the Vineyard, and the great walls of mist that we actually now can see are not just... I guess, to really put it into perspective, they literally stretch up into the sky beyond our own sight. Almost an impenetrable curtain of foreboding fog, stretching out as far west and east as the eye can see. Continuing along this frozen plateau, we spot a frozen lake, attached to which is a frozen river and a long ruined and abandoned outpost / town / village that takes up our sight, and an ancient stone shrine that sits against, or I should really say in between, I believe 2 waterfalls, or was it 1? I can't remember specifically because it's been a while since I've seen the map.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2, okay. Dos frozen waterfalls, por favor, and 2 long-rotted footbridges that crest over said frozen rivers that are fed by those frozen waterfalls. Still lingering here on the long snow-covered peaks of Mount Gaucus. Feeling a little bit of trepidation, Val re-ups our mental connection as we approach the ruins, and recognizing the stone symbol in the altar, Cora pulls out his own amulet or symbol that he has about his person, and realizes that this is reminiscent of the primal forces that his mother once spoke of in times long past. I think it's a representation of the three, Jason, but you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Perfect. The ice holds our weight as we cross the frozen river, much to our delight, as compared to the previous frozen cave that we nearly fell in and drowned, or were spiked by frozen stalactites. And we determined that indeed this long-forgotten and abandoned outpost was once host to, more than likely, the Silver Order, as we find emblems of their of the Order about this ruined structure, or maybe one-floor cottage, for lack of a better description. Though the home seems empty, we do notice a fresh set of footprints leaving a distinct path in front of the two symbols at the stone altar. One of those symbols being the symbol of the Morning Lord, and the other being the primal image of the three, which Cora recognized. And for those that are listening, the ladies three are marked by the iconography of spring, summer, and fall. In addition, the ladies three, or the primal imagery, is marked by 9 different symbols of various animals, which I'm not going to relate here because apparently I forgot to write them all down. But some of those animal iconographies we might remember from some certain carved runestones that were fiends that dot the land of Barovia. At Otis's suggestion, Ambrosi goes to the back of the cliff face, hoping with Otis's keen sense of investigation that the pair might be able to spot some hidden alcove or some secret treasure behind one of these 2 frozen waterfalls. And no sooner did we do this and Valentine and Cora really start taking notes about this strange stone altar, but a deep roar bellows out in the frozen valley and the ruins of this strange stone altar as 4 booming red and orange fiendish apes, 6, truck their way down from the eastern slope down into the valley, hurling themselves at the party, and at the same time from the west side, 2 massive fiendish hyenas. Phil, remembering those same strange giant hyena footprints he had seen from the frozen cave, began charging down towards the party, both sides hoping to crack the bones, blood, and other various organs, fluids, and viscera that the party might contain, to their everlasting fiendish delight. With their long, massive, pointy teeth and hooked, barbed scorpion tails, the fiends descend upon us. Some of us go down and are healed very promptly. Thank you, Bailey. Way to save and take an opportunity attack for it. But Phil halts the ape's advance, Ambrosi turns a few to ash with some smites, and though the fiend's assault is relentless, it is only the timely arrival of the mountain folk, who happen to come in, as Otis suspected, from the western backside of the frozen waterfall. Way to call it, Otis. From a secret, hidden, rock door that was secret away in the backside of the waterfall to command us into their sanctuary before we would be overwhelmed by this, as they put it, the amber touched, which Cora realized when we engaged with these fiends in battle, those that had fallen to the curse of amber. And with perhaps a bit of reluctance on some party members' parts, but thankfully prudence prevailed, and the party follows the mountain folk back into their frozen waterfall home, hoping maybe for a reunion of some old family. And that's where we pick up today. Dice, take it away.
Yeah, one amendment. Bailey has gotten into the tunnel.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Oh, right. Okay, so we're still in the fight. Never mind. I thought we were all
Yeah,
there.
and I'm pretty sure she
We're
still has a point of exhaustion as well.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
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 But otherwise, very well done. Thank you for that. Zabe, have anything you want to add, or you guys want the question?
Question.
Hell
Question.
Are birds real?
No.
Only if you want them to be.
Is language necessary for thought?
No. As evidenced by Otis.
Definitely not.
Is this...
They're definitely two separate. Thoughts and language. The thoughts are interpretations. I mean, beasts still dream. Those are thoughts.
Check 1,
So
2.
they
Oh,
don't necessarily have language.
You're back, Brent. We can hear you.
no. The short answer is no.
I think language evolves from thought, but no, it's not the other way around.
I'm going to answer differently. For simple thought, no, language is not required. But for complex thought, yes, it is.
Well put, Phil.
The creatures of this land feel and think, but do not use words.
Nice. Y'all were ready for that one tonight. I'll take it. All right. Let's get... Why am I buffering right now? Okay, there we go. My brain, not the computer. It was dice buffering. Alrighty. Get your turn order back up. Bailey is safe again. You have to follow the footprints to get in between these two scouts up here and pass them to be considered safely in the tunnel. Is everything showing up properly for everybody? I know sometimes it can get wonky.
I think so.
Yep,
Yeah.
good here.
And I believe
Also-
the reading was being... Mm-hmm.
Where's Iggy right now?
Yeah, I saw
Iggy
him
is
over there. I'm
back
like, oh
here.
no. No!
He is right here.
Plot armor.
That
Give him
was-
plot armor.
You want Iggy to get plot armor? No.
Yeah, how many Pokemon cards do we have to give you to get Plotter on Iggy? Oh wait, that only works in Cass's game. Dang it! Topa, help!
I think Irina
Yeah,
is currently being dragged by Ambrose.
Yeah.
She can't really get past you, so I'm just gonna have her hold a dash action, so that way you're not technically dragging. She's gonna move with you. So you
Okay.
have 30 feet of not having to drag her. If you go any further than that, it's back to, Casimir though, boy's in. Like dude is in. He just bloop, 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 bloop. Come on. Yep. Val, what are you doing?
Would I know if Iggy got like a certain gesture, like if you tap an animal on the back, it typically moves forward. Would I know if Iggy's like reins got pulled a little bit? Would he start walking in that direction?
You have seen Iggy be pretty chill for a mule. But you've worked with mules, so you imagine that you would have a pretty low animal handling check, mechanically.
What if it wasn't me doing it, but me telekinetically pulling his reins?
You don't know?
Alright. Well, not knowing, I'm still gonna try it.
Yeah, fair.
I'm gonna go here.
Let's say you haven't done it yet, so.
I'm gonna try and
Mhm.
pull him with me. I'm gonna try and use my telekinesis to like pull him with my mind. Like his reins towards me.
Okay. Yeah, you can only do 5 feet with it, right?
Yeah, yes. It's I can only push something 5 feet, but I'm not trying to push him. I'm more so trying to like pull, like give him like a short tug in this direction, and then also like call him, be like whatever we normally do and call Iggy, like doing like a whistle or like clapping towards.
Oh,
Iggy.
no. And I don't think nobody's ever said this. So you're gonna make it canon. How have you guys been calling Iggy?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Give me your little mule.
His full
Come here,
name
good little mule. You're a good mule.
Ignatius is his whole name.
Iggy, come on. Woo.
Come hither, Ignatius.
I have a carrot.
Make an animal
Ooh.
handling check.
I'm gonna knack this.
Yeah, we didn't use
Probably a
his
good
full
call.
name.
I don't know his full name.
He doesn't know you as well either.
Exactly.
But he is in danger, and he sees us all together.
I'm not gonna accept that. I'm gonna inspiration this. I want Iggy.
Oh,
We'll make
okay.
the animal handling check at advantage.
I want Iggy.
It'd be hilarious if Iggy makes it to the end when the PC he came from died in his first session.
Hey,
So it's a
He
15.
He lives on with us.
He lives on through Iggy.
Tura and Duinin, dice. Tura and Duinin, alright?
Iggy moves happily with the 5 feet.
Come on, Iggy. Come here. I'll make your favorite. Doesn't seem to be coming anymore.
Yeah, it's just not his turn.
Oh, okay.
Is he on the initiative tracker?
He's not. I put him at the bottom.
Okay.
In my head. He's at the bottom.
Okay,
Roll him, though.
Everybody else is going.
Fuck it. I'll roll him. Let's see where Iggy's at. Not bad. Good shit, Iggy.
Hell yeah, Iggy. Alright, I'm gonna
Perfect timing.
Oh, wow. He might actually live.
action disengage.
Okay.
And then 15. Does Cora look like he's going in?
yes.
Cool. Val's going. That's full movement. Bonus action.
Okay.
Action. Done.
Yeah. Call Iggy, you bob and weave and start heading in. Beautiful. Phil, what are you doing?
Both hands are going to light up green as he starts sounding like a donkey and yelling at Iggy in his native language, calling him by his full name as I cast Speak with Animals. Iggy, you're gonna die. Get your ass in this cave now, as fast as you can.
You just hear Iggy respond. There's food, right?
Of course. Whatever you want. Quick. And let me mark off that spell slot, sorry. Cool. And Phil's holding up a ration in his hand, trying to coax Iggy since Iggy wants food. He's got more than enough speed to actually get in there, so.
Alright. Anything else, Phil?
Did anybody look excessively hurt as I walked by?
Ambrosi is bloodied.
So is Irina.
Does Val.
It was a rough time, guys.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, where is
Cora, I think, might be okay.
Oh, there she is.
Cora's totally okay. What's
Yeah,
that?
Cora's fine.
One,
And Otis, too? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright.
How come this didn't take? Alright. As his bonus action, Phil will cast Healing Spirit on Val. And as he's running by, yelling at Donkey. Because y'all understand what the bunnies do now, so.
Mm-hmm.
You just hear him ee-yaw as he points to Ambi and Irina. As they see glowing start happening around Val. And Val, you regain 1d6. You get, oh nice, you get 5 hit points.
Nice.
Nice. Good turn. Anything else?
I action search. No, I'm just kidding.
Wrong class. I like the enthusiasm. All right, Iggy, having been somewhat coaxed by Val and then yelled at by Phil, normally would be meandering through, but Iggy's gonna put some pep in his step. Iggy's gonna come running. Iggy's gonna try. Iggy. He's gonna have to dash. Yeah, Iggy's gonna have to dash. Boop, doop, 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 doop. Gets right up there with you, Val. And like chomps at you. Like, not meanly, but like food. I don't even think. Oh, I do have one left. Beautiful. Uh-huh.
Oh, where you go?
Yeah.
Whoa. Mulin.
He's running.
Yeah, the mule's actually mulling. Yeah. Iggy's got some pep in his step for once. So this is probably the fastest you guys have ever seen this ass move. I'm just saying. These things. Yeah, this thing's gonna... What would it go after? Yeah, fuck it. You see this one that's alive? It's been kind of chasing you guys. It's gonna come and it's just gonna jump. It's gonna run up and jump and it's gonna land right here behind you, Cora, and it's coming after your ass. Alright, you ready?
Do it.
Alright, it's gonna try to get you.
Do it.
13 doesn't hit.
It's not.
It does not. Alright, it's gonna try to thrash you. 15.
It's not.
And it's... Oh, it was not ready! Oh, with the 10. Yeah, it comes and you're just ducking and weaving. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Alright. That is those. Okay. Alright. This one right here is gonna come right up. It's gonna come after one of these mountain folk. It's gonna try to bite him. What is his AC again? I think I remember. Okay. Okay. It's gonna do... You guys might be getting lucky on this round. Oh, that tail, though. You watch as this thing comes up, biting, and its stinger comes stinging out towards one of your guys' saviors. The first one gets blocked. The second one, unfortunately, seems to land. And I think he needs to make a... Constitution saving throw. He's fine. Alright, beautiful. Alright. That one's turn. This one right here is gonna go after... It's gonna try to bite one of these berserker-looking dudes. And completely fucking woofs. And then it's gonna try to stinger it, and it gets him. And it's... I guess they can't bite for shit. And does the same damage. My god.
Consistent, I like it.
It's very consistent. Alright, this dude's gotta make a con save. Oh, buddy. Come on. Makes it. Not bad. This one's gonna come around here, though, obviously knowing what's going on. All my NPCs at once, my gosh. You guys get to just watch me play with my toys. Okay, Sclero is gonna... He's gonna try to shank this thing 3 times with his spear. He's gonna try. He is... Yeah, he's at advantage with his brother. Alright. Oh, he gets a crit, y'all. Love that.
Nice.
First one does 7. A lot of math. Alright, this... So it'd be...
Holy crap.
Help me math, Shane, please.
17 plus 16 is 33. There you go. Plus,
Thank you.
you landed a second hit for 7, 40. Wow, it's exacts.
Yeah, this guy just shanks the hell out of this demon, and it just, it howls in rage, and it's would have its reaction now. It's gonna try to get him back. This thing's looking rough because it gets reaction. It's gonna try to claw him back. 18 hits, unfortunately. Does 13 slashing damage back to this guy, who seems to take it without a single grunt if anybody's paying attention to him. This guy down here is going to get 3 attacks at advantage as well against him. Fucking crit. Yeah. I'm gonna do the crit. I'm gonna do the crit first. Shane, do you mind mathing for me?
Got it.
Alright, there's the crit.
22, 34, 40, 48.
Anybody paying attention, watch as almost in exact tandem, these two, who are very obviously related, possibly twins, are just jabbing at this thing from either side as it swipes out at one of them, and they're just gushing, and just black ichor starts pouring out. This thing is now dead.
Yay.
Yeah. Alright. These scouts are gonna loosen off towards this one that's still alive. They get 4 attacks. 34. They're gonna do 8, 18, 24, 34 damage to it between all 4 hits. Otis, what are you doing?
I'm out of there. That's what I'm doing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else on your way out, or you're just running?
I'm running.
Alright, beautiful. Cora, you got this thing on your back.
Is
You've
it
also got somewhere to go. What are you doing?
bad?
You're like, and?
Is it looking hurt?
I mean, it's been hit.
Well, I'm gonna punch it then.
Okay, yeah, punch it. Fuck it up.
Ooh.
And does not hit, unfortunately.
Ooh. 1.
Oh, that doesn't hit either. You
Come on,
punch into
dude.
the ice and it kind of hurts and stings.
Then I will flurry of blows.
Fuck him up. Get him.
15, man.
15 hits.
Oh. Then I will use stunning strike.
Okay.
Oh.
Con save.
Oh.
Con save. Right.
Yep.
17.
Yay. But it still has half speed.
Half speed. Okay.
And I'll deal 12 points of fire damage to it. I declared that before.
Yeah, you tried that one before.
Okay. You remember, I'll give it to you because it's been 2 weeks. You remember fire wasn't doing as much.
Yeah.
Do you want to change it?
Just do lightning damage. Oh no, that didn't do it either. Force damage.
There you go.
Alright.
All good. Cora would remember. We haven't been here for 2 weeks. It's been like half a second for them. Yeah, you go and you punch it. It's now bloodied. Finally get a hit on it. Seems to be slowed. Got more hits for it?
Oh no, I'm gonna peel around it. And then I'm gonna do another fire punch at big dog down here.
Okay. Alright.
I will use my inspiration on it. Why not?
Okay, sure.
There you go, 21.
21 hits. Absolutely. What damage are you doing to it?
Fire, please. 7. But
7. But
I am going to do a stunning strike on it.
okay. All right. 22.
Alright, so still have movement, and I'll use my Hill's Tumble on it as my fire sweeps the leg. Oh no, it's alright. Yeah. Larger, smaller, so never mind.
Yeah. Your fire doesn't do as much damage to this one either, but I think this is the first time you've hit at one of them.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So that's 15. I'll scoot back over this way for another 15. And that'll be it.
As you go to run away from it, you do leave its range. It's going to strike. That barb just comes striking out at you.
Alright.
That tail comes striking out at you.
Bring it.
29.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. All right, beautiful. You're gonna take 12 piercing and 19 poison.
I will deflect attack.
Okay.
Aw, man.
Hold on, it's more than 5. I know that.
5, 9,
9. Okay.
7, 16. So I'll reduce the piercing to 0. But I'll take the poison.
Okay, and I also need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you are within 10 feet of Ambrosi. You do get a +3 to that con save.
Would have happened while I was over.
Oh shoot,
Yeah.
you're right.
Reach 50
Yeah, what
feet.
happened there?
No,
Yeah,
it's 10 feet.
It's
You're absolutely
15
right.
feet.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
So you are poisoned,
Poison.
and while you are poisoned this way, you are also paralyzed.
Hey.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
At the end of each of your turn. So, right, that would. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending the effect on itself. Okay. Anything else, Cora?
That's it.
All right. Ambi, what are you doing?
His turn just ended.
Where?
Make the saving throw. His turn just ended, and he gets the saving throw.
Okay. I'll I see what happens to Cora, and I felt that same lockstep happen to me that tried to overwhelm my senses. So, I'm going to push Irina behind me and get to Cora and tell Irina, keep running to the cave. Go quickly.
So you get her there, and she'll the rest of her movement, and she'll dash.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get there, and I'm going to grab Cora.
Okay.
Because he's paralyzed, he can't resist me, and I'm going to pull Cora with me.
Okay.
Is it half
As you
movement
do
when
it-
I'm dragging a creature?
Yeah, it's gonna
Right?
it's gonna be half movement. Yeah. This
Okay.
Bulgaria is gonna get a swipe at you though.
That's fine.
Okay. I figured you'd be fine with it.
I'll be fine.
Uh,
I'll be
yeah.
fine.
yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna try to bite your ass as you're running away with Cora.
I figured.
19 doesn't hit you though.
That bounces off his plate mail as he grabs for Cora with his open hand now. And he's going to get to... It's 10 feet to get there, 20, so he would get to here. Can I put Cora behind me?
Sure.
Cool.
Like here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it, because he used his movement and his action to grab Cora, and he still technically has Cora, but yeah, that's it. He's done.
All right. Got it. These dudes, they're gonna start seeing what's going on. All the monsters have had react. So yeah, they're gonna start holding the line behind you guys. This one's gonna go here. Yeah, they're gonna be following you guys, holding their action to dash behind you. Esmeralda's gonna book it. That's all she's gonna do, right?
Sure.
Cool. Yep. Cool, she can make it. No problem. Bailey, you're in the hole. Arena, you're in the hole. Casimir's in the hole. Val's in the hole, right?
Oh,
No, Val is not yet in the hole.
Val is not in the hole.
Val is not in the hole.
Val grabs Cora. Give it to me, he says to Abby.
Oh,
All right, let's go.
It just starts dragging Cora.
Court grunts.
How much weight can you drag?
I don't.
15 times strength.
If you go, you're on D&D Beyond. If you go to your inventory, it'll tell you.
Oh,
If you hover over like,
Cora is 500 pounds with equipment.
Oh, I don't even know if I could drag you then.
Cora's big boy.
Hold on. Can I drag you?
Well, not big. He's just dense.
He's dense.
Okay,
you can push, drag, or lift 300 pounds, Val.
I can't push, drag, or lift Cora at all.
No.
It's different.
Cool.
You gotta work together.
Yeah, Val waiting to help Ambi if he needs it, or save an act or hold his action to dash in.
Yeah, I mean, would that remove the difficult terrain from hauling?
Well, if
it'll help.
which one are you doing? Are you helping? Are you holding your action to help get Cora in, or are you dashing?
Oh, I don't.
Because you can't hold both. You have to pick a trigger.
I'll help Cora in. For sure.
So you're
Always
giving
helping
Ambrose
Cora.
the help
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Phil, you're anything else, Val?
Nope.
Phil, you're in the hole.
Well, can I, being a sharpshooter, can I take a shot at one of these things?
Yeah, that's fair. Go for it.
Can I hit the 8 boy over here?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna take 2 shots off at him. Bonus. I didn't take any damage. Bonus action. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to him. I'm gonna take my 2 shots. Alrighty. 19 for the first. 15 for the second.
And both hit.
Cool. Alright, that's 2 cold, 1 cold, so if cold effect, there's 3 cold damage in this total. 16 plus 13 is 29 points. 3 of it cold.
It's still up, but it looks really hard as your arrows pierce into it. Anything else, Phil?
I'm gonna move a little bit more out of the way. And Phil's gonna hee-haw at Iggy to keep running.
Okay.
And that's it.
You hear Iggy was going to be definitely very confused there, considering he was following Val because Val promised food. But you yelling, Iggy will teach his boochin'. This dude's gonna try to get one of these, but these things are not gonna give up, man. Only the 1 hit. Great bludgeoning on this dude. This thing's gonna move up, trying to follow suit. And it's gonna, but it sees this dude down here by itself. It's gonna try to bite and tail stinger. Jesus effing Christ, they both miss. Lord.
Yes.
Scalero yeah. Scalero from here is he's going to... Yeah. He's gonna hold an action. You just hear him yelling the name Como. Come on. And in response, he's gonna disengage. Because he ain't playing this shit. He's gonna start trying to
We had him right where we wanted him. We had him right where we wanted him.
I know.
Yeah, we could have won. Let me at him.
4 longbow shots to the thing. I'm trying to see if you guys are gonna kill everything before this ends, man. Cool. All right. They all go wide, trying not to hit everybody else in front of them. Otis, you're in the hole. Cora, at the end of your turn, you can repeat your saving throw.
Come on, Cora. Now you've got a bonus.
No.
Fortunately,
Oh,
you're
Up
still...
3.
3. So 16?
Yeah. No, unfortunately, you are still frozen. You are still paralyzed. Yeah.
Stupid poison.
Of course, more.
Yeah, Ambrose.
All right, let's get him in. As he nods to Val, appreciative of his help because Cora weighs a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. You're gonna try.
Gonna go
inside.
Yep, I'm leaving.
Yep. All right, you get you and Cora get in. Say,
Is
Val,
it
you get
difficult?
half. No,
Okay,
I would say
alright.
it's not, since Val gave you the help action. It's not difficult terrain. Val gets about halfway. Kind of pushes Cora through. So Cora, you get in the hole. Boop. Anything else, Ambrose?
No, that's it. I'm good.
Did you guys run through the healing spirit?
Yes, I would have, because I... Oh no, because Val stood there. No, I could have. I could have walked through that, because Val was behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I came up like this. And then ran straight up. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
Ambrosi would have at least.
And you're dragging Cora right behind you.
Yes, so Cora would have also...
Okay.
All right.
Done
So
that.
first one's for Ambi.
Okay,
That one's for Cora.
6.
good roll.
Thank you, sir.
All right. You guys are all... Val, you're going to be able to get in before they go again. It's not even going to be worried about you. So Val, you're heading in, right?
But could I kill one? Yeah,
I mean, that's what I'm asking. If you're
definitely-
running in, okay. I was like, it's really up to
Definitely
you. Definitely good to know. Okay. Alright.
Val, another 6 for you.
Woo.
Yeah, you guys listen to the cries and strikes of battle for a few moments longer until eventually this saving party comes back into this tunnel, closing the door. And we're going to be Theater of the Mind probably for the rest of the night, as none of these maps have been finished yet, as we are in brand new material. So, y'all bear with me. We are Theater of the Minding it. But as you guys all come in, and there's this, and you hear this door close, you find yourself in a 10-foot wide, 7-foot tall tunnel that seems to be carved from the stone of the mountain itself. Its length stretches for more than 100 feet, with a path of pale gray light emanating from the exit at the far end. I would say, Cora, at this point, you are unparalyzed. I'm not going to make you roll for it. You would have gotten it eventually anyways. And as you guys are all kind of shuffling in, I would say, because Val and Cora would have been at, yeah. As you guys come in, this one guy here comes up to... Yeah, fuck it. He comes up to you, Ambrose, as you're kind of catching your breath from dragging a paralyzed Cora in. And he's going, and with his spear that he had been using, he's going to attempt to use the shaft of it to pin you against one of the walls. He's gonna make a grapple against you mechanically. Are you gonna allow it?
Yeah, I don't resist because I don't know what's going on, and these people saved my life. So
Yeah, and he gets
I say,
right
"Whoa,
in your
friend."
face. Yeah, and he
Hold thyself.
snarls. Yeah, he says, "Why have you come here? Speak."
We are on a quest bidden by Argynvost, or the spirit of which has asked us to come here. Please, you can I make an insight check to recognize that this person may be a mountain folk that Cora has spoken of before?
Sure.
All right. Because if Ambrosi realizes that, he's going to mention something. Still have one? Oh, I don't. Okay, well. Oh, he doesn't recognize. Yeah, he just says that.
Guy doesn't like
that
look at Cora as one of his.
No, he doesn't recognize. He doesn't yet put together that these people may be your kin.
I mean, these people didn't look at Cora and be like, "Huh, wait a minute."
Well, because they're not. Are they Goliaths? Actually, if it's obvious dice, then Ambrosi will mention that. But are these people half giants or Goliaths or something?
After this insane battle that you just had, where you literally thought you were gonna finally be dead, and you saw Bailey go down and everything, and then you suddenly have this guy in your face. Your brain with that 7 insight check is just not putting enough together, I would say, in this moment.
Okay.
So
then, he just says, "We've been bidden here by the spirit of Argynvost to seek an end to the troubles of this land. Please, you saved our lives. There's no reason for this hostility."
And he kind of like looks at you with his, kind of narrows his eyes, and the one that looks very similar to him kind of, elbows his way in, and he's like, whoa. We can work out an understanding. Any enemy of the Amber Curse is a friend of ours. And you see the two look at each other. But the one that was pinning you, Ambrose, pulls his staff, his spear off of you and says, and looks at, it's pretty obvious now as you guys are kind of catching your breath looking that these two are twins at this point. And while they don't quite look as Goliath-y as Cora does, they still are pretty solid and bigger than an average human, if you will. So maybe you are not sure. But as he does this, the man says, "The skies whisper ill omens, and you come waltzing in like lambs to the slaughter. Lambs with daggers, perhaps. Perhaps we should interrogate you properly, seize your weapons, and toss you back out for the mountain to deal with."
Is he talking to Ambrosi, or is he just addressing the group right now?
He's talking to Ambrosi, and you see the rest of these scouts and berserkers and other mountain people are just all kind of they've put their weapons down, but they're looking. You can tell like they are looking at this one who is interrogating you for any signs if they need to jump up and go.
"Sir, please, have you not seen the beacon lit from Argynvost Manor? We are responsible for that. Surely you felt the wave of its presence suffuse across the land. If anything, you are our aid as much as we are yours, so thank you for saving us from those demons. But again, there is no reason for this anger."
And he goes to say something else, but his brother, who has more of a friendly demeanor about him, puts his hand on him. He's like, "Scalario, it's fine. And you hear, far from the end of the tunnel, a deep woman's voice rings out. "That's enough, Scalario." And I'm going to share PC notes. I'm going to share PCs who you see come through. You see a tall, muscled woman strides down the tunnel, her fur-lined cloak clasped with a brooch of polished bronze set with flashing amethyst. Her dark, silver-streaked hair hanging down in a long, tightly coiled braid. The hilt of a heavy greatsword visible beyond her thick, corded shoulders. She moves with the grace of a seasoned predator. Her steely eyes sharp but unyielding. 2 fur-clad warriors bearing great axes flanking her on either side, and their steps echoing in time with hers. You guys say anything? You want me to keep going?
Cora. Are these them, Cora?
Turn down the music.
I know it got loud. I had to turn it down too.
Cora's unparalyzed.
Yes, Cora is unparalyzed.
Cora will look at her brooch or whatever we call it in the middle of her cloak together. And he'll search his pack really quickly for his stone, and wheeled it out to the woman as she approaches.
Yeah.
My mother
as
gave
you
this to
do-
me.
Oh yeah, go. Sorry. Yeah, go.
What is this symbol? My mother gave it to me when I was a child.
You
must know.
see. Oh yeah.
That's it.
I need to turn you up. Go ahead, Jason. Finish. I'm sorry.
I know, he was just saying that he just must know. That's it.
Okay. Sorry. And this woman stops just short of your group. Her gaze originally locking on this one who had this man, apparently, Glorio. And then she looks over at you, Cora, and you see an intrigued look. And then she kind of just gives you a nod of acknowledgement, but her attention goes back to Scorios, and she looks at him like a hawk looking on its prey. Is this how we greet those who find their way to Soldav, with threats and axes drawn? You see, like a petulant child, he tightens his grip on his spear, his jaw clenching, and the skies have shown us ill omens, mother. Shadows move where they shouldn't, and strangers wander where they have no right. Caution isn't a crime. And you see the old woman's brow kind of furrow, her voice remaining calm but stern. And paranoia isn't strength. Your fears do not excuse you from our laws. Como made his choice to bring them here, and if that choice was a mistake, the mountain will make it clear soon enough. And then she points at the thing, what you're holding up, Cora, as if to prove her point. And the man exhales sharply, stepping back away from Ambrose, muttering, "Very well, but if their deeds don't match their words, I'll be there." And you see she kind of nods in an understanding, but still very carefully. But then she looks at you, Cora, and her expression softens. "You must forgive my son's enthusiasm. His eye for danger makes him a fine warrior, but Soldav is not without its hospitality. Keep your weapons in arcane Togai's sheath, and offer no violence to anyone within Soldav's walls. Comport yourselves with honor, and offend none who greet you with grace and hospitality. And I will admit you all into Soldav, grant you hospitality at my home, and give you answers that you seek."
Of course, we shall do whatever is necessary. And Cora looks at everybody to gain concurrence.
Yeah.
Bailey just
I won't
nods.
object.
Bill nods, still on alert though.
As Cora says, we are here for peaceable reasons.
Good. And she's still mostly talking to you, Cora, but look now, definitely talking to you now, Cora. What is your name?
I'm Cora, born to Sharna.
Elder Birobis is the keeper of the Fame's memory. He is old in years, however. He will not see visitors unless he wishes to. If you would like me to, I shall send a messenger to his sanctum to inform him of your interest. And she nods again at your stone's crest.
Yes, please. We understand that we must do something with the Fanes in order to restore this land to how it was to Gervisa.
As you say that name, her eyes smile. And she's a bit, I mean, she's been pretty, like, this woman is somebody you do not want to mess with, obviously. But she, as you say this, she smiles at you, Cora, and she says, "You've come on a most fortuitous night, as it is the night of clear skies. And she's looking to see if you have any recognition of that.
A night of clear skies.
What's this character name? This NPC's name, Dice?
She hasn't given it yet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't think he has any clear skies, other than the Devourer blocking it out.
I don't think you do either. Yeah. I guess you have a look of confusion on your face.
Yeah, Cora like tries to understand if they can. I do not understand the significance of this. I apologize.
You will learn. And the rest of you can call me Chief Diego. Come. And she's gonna lead, unless anybody has anything else to say or do, she's gonna lead you guys in down the tunnel. Does anybody have any?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah.
Bailey's limping along, but she's not bloody. She just looks sore.
As we're walking, following, does Scorilo? Is that his name?
Scorelli.
Yeah, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Here, I'll give you the spelling. We all know that I'm amazing at pronunciations. You know.
Yeah, breakfast.
Shut up, April.
I'm here for it, man.
Killed you.
Well, I
Killed you.
You've done it once. I've done it once.
yeah, Scorilo, right? Or am I flubbing it?
Sure. Well, no. Run it. I don't care. I don't know.
Okay. Because
Go ahead.
well, looking over as we're leaving, Ambrosi, unless Scorilo like runs off with his brother and like doesn't want anything to do with the party, Ambrosi will look to Scorilo and say, it is well though to have caution, and I do not fault you for that. Wise for someone to protect their family, but I harbor you no ill will for it. And he gives him a reassuring nod.
He's moving towards the back to be the back guard of the group, but he kind of gives you a look, a serious one, and he said, "As I said, the mountain will let us know." But
I understand. He nods.
Yeah.
Right.
As we're walking, Cora will do a little war dump on the party.
You've got maybe you can see the end of this, so you can if you want to, but it's not a long walk.
No, it's okay.
Because I have
We're
plenty
connected
of
in our brains too.
yeah. There's lore dump time coming from. There's definitely going to be opportunity for that though, so don't forget it. Jot a note down for sure. Yeah, because you guys are quickly, you can tell this was a very short tunnel. You guys could see through the end of it. And as you guys are led through this tunnel, the tunnel opens. I'm going to just share this page with you guys. It's like separate to the mining, but I'm trying to at least give you guys some visuals. The tunnel opens into a mountain crater, perhaps 1,000 feet across, its walls rising steeply around you. Like a giant bowl. Snow blankets the ground here in soft layers, broken by a rocky central avenue that splits off into dozens of smaller paths and trails crisscrossed by footprints and animal tracks. Nearly 24 wooden huts rise from the snow along the crater's edge, their pitched roofs heavy with frost, elevated stone, and wooden terraces. Accessible by narrow ledges or wooden ladders, provide access to additional structures hewn from the stone of the crater itself. Other terraces, their recently sown soil carefully cleared of snow, host hardy crops and herbs that sprout defiantly from the frozen earth. And across the crater, wooden palisades encircle small pens where handfuls of goats bleat softly. The rocky, muddy central road winds between them, ending at a larger longhouse built against the far side of the crater. Smoke curls lazily from its chimney, vanishing amidst the thick layer of white fog that covers the crater's top like a lid. The village hums with quiet activity, but at your approach, the rhythm of daily life slows, then falters. A young girl leading a pair of goats towards one of the pens freezes, clutching the animal's ropes with wide eyes, while a trio of men splitting logs lower their axes, murmuring to one another in hushed tones. A group of playing children atop a wooden terrace pause, then stare at you with rapt fascination. While an elderly man sharpening an iron blade stops, his hut's wooden steps bear only a quiet, wary scowl. Above you, a pair of adolescent sentries peer down curiously from a set of ramshackle wooden scaffolding, a short bow slung loosely over each teen's shoulder. Get the music going. Somebody got a text.
Woo.
Sorry, there's I got a lot of tabs open right now. This is kind of the vibe you guys see as you guys walk in. And while Chief Diego spares a nod, or even a reassuring smile for each Soldavian onlooker as they slowly return to their task, obviously appeased by their chiefess. Okay. And Diego looks at you all. As I said, I can offer hospitality at the house. It is at the Longhouse. It is a little bit of a walk.
Thank you. Very
Can I
good.
dry my socks there?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Phil just nods. Smiles.
Bailey's quiet, but she's following too.
Same.
Yes, most appreciated. Thank you. Ambrosi says from the back of the group.
We're
Okay.
just taking it all in.
Okay. As Chief Diego is leading you down this small area of Soledad, the cheerier of the twins walks with you all. The rest of the scouts and bigger berserker-looking types, as well as Scolio, go ahead and kind of branch off, retaking their positions and seeming to have no interest of interacting with you all. Como, the happier one, actually goes, and if nobody's leading Iggy, will gladly take Iggy's reins. If nobody was leading Iggy.
Oh, it's with Iggy, right? So I'm
Come on,
assuming
guys.
you hand him off the reins? Or was Phil doing it? One of you two.
Yeah, was anybody leading
Oh.
Iggy? Or were you...
No, it was not.
Who's the
That's
one
just
with
not
the
me.
animal
Oh.
handling?
Probably me.
Do you guys know we
Probably
can
Phil.
Yeah, I have animal handling, so I guess I could do it.
Yeah, if you still kind of speak with the animals up, it's probably about ready to fade, and Iggy's just... You guys hear Iggy making his little hee-haws, but Phil, all you hear in your head is, I was told food. I was told food. I had to run.
As we're walking, Phil had pulled out a ration and started breaking it up for him to munch on a little bit.
So you guys just follow Diego, kind of making your way to the log house.
Making
Long
Val
hand.
is specifically trying to look at every person to see if he can find anyone that looks like they might be related, like a cousin, like a close cousin or an uncle or something to Cora. Just anybody that might have been related to his mom.
Yeah, because you saw Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Val would know his mom's name is Sharna.
Yeah. I'm looking for any Sharna-like people.
You know Sharna?
Yeah, as
Sharna?
Are you
as you
my
go
mom?
walking... Are you my mom? You notice that, again, these people are pretty heartily built. They definitely carry more human traits. A majority of them are human. Every once in a while, you have to do a double take because you find somebody either with a bigger build than even the ones around here, maybe a little bit more of an ashen skin tone, but nobody with... Because I'm just going off your passive perception. Nobody with any features that would look like bloodline catch your attention, but it's almost like you know Korra, because you know Korra is what generation Korra is. It's almost like there's been several more generations since then. The time frame isn't adding up, if that makes sense.
I'll keep that to myself for now.
If Korra's looking, I would say, Korra, if you're looking for that as well, or are you just generally taking it in?
He'd be looking around at people too.
Kind of the same thing, same vibe. Like, it's almost as if the last of those genes are fading. So you guys, all right. You guys follow through with Diego, and you see as the longhouse rises before you. Its sturdy timbers dark with age and weathered by countless winters. You see these thick beams frame its entrance. Their surfaces etched with intricate carvings of wolves, ravens, and spiders. Smoke curls from a stone chimney at the rear of the building, carrying with it the rich scent of burning pine. 2 tall wooden poles stand flanking the entrance, each carved with a watchful wolf's visage at its base, a spider web at its center, and a perched raven at its peak. The faint glow of warm firelight escapes through the seams of the heavy wooden door beyond. Chief Diego pauses at the threshold, turning to you all with a slight nod. "Welcome," she says, "to my family's home." And she pushes open the door, allowing the warm firelight to spill out into the cold air beyond. Are you guys all entering?
Bill is gladly first after dropping off, giving the hand off Iggy. So, Bill's gonna rush into the fire. Not full body into the fire. Let me correct that. He's gonna rush up and get close to the fire.
Yeah, I think much the same. Ambrosi would follow behind Phil and would clear the boots or the snow from his sabatons that he wears, from his Zick Reeves. Not track that into the house, and then go inside.
Okay.
As Korra waits for the others to go in, he's gonna ask Chief, is this where the Tauta are? Are you all what remains of the Tauta?
He gives a smile and nods. I can answer your questions in the warmth unless the cold seems to be not a worry for you. Or do you wish to have the conversation outside of your friends?
No. They deserve to know as I do.
Let us warm you all up, and you can ask your questions in there. Alright. Como would definitely take Iggy, and anybody, the last of you in, or as soon as Iggy was handed off to him, he starts making cooing noises at the damn beast, like he's completely enamored by this thing. You get a sense that Iggy is in good hands. You guys enter in the... Does anybody else do anything before they go in? Sorry. You guys all going in?
Well, it's sticking right next to Korra the whole time.
As you all in your various states of hurriedness to get warm, enter past the heavy wooden door. The warmth of the longhouse completely envelops you like a blanket, chasing the mountain chill from your bones. Here, the faint scent of pine smoke mingles with the aroma of roasted meat, dried herbs, and there's a fire at the center of the room, crackling in a wide stone hearth, its embers leaping and popping in a merry, spiraling dance amidst the smoke that rises through the central chimney. Rows of thick wooden beams support the roof above, their surfaces carved with intricate patterns and designs, while bundles of herbs and strings of garlic dangle from the rafters above. Upon a raised platform at the far end of the chamber, and overlooking a cluster of wooden benches that ring the central hearth, is a large, elaborately carved wooden chair, draped in thick animal pelts and flanked by stone braziers that burn with golden flames. And beyond it, a tapestry depicting a lush mountain valley hangs against the old stone wall. And to the left, a heavy curtain made of thick wool hangs across an arched doorway, its edge swaying slightly in the draft. And to the right, a reinforced wooden door stands beside a smaller opening framed with carved wooden panels. As you guys all come in, I will say that Val, then Cora, then the chief. I would say the rest of you guys went in since Cora was waiting outside with Diego. And Cora, just as you walk in, the rest of you are probably spreading out, gritting around this hearth. Like this, I know I don't have a map yet, but this longhouse, it's the size of this could probably host the entire village inside of this area. So there's plenty of room for you to get around this large stone hearth and warm up. I know Phil's doing that. But as soon as you step in, Cora, you're like 2 to 3 steps in. A giggle suddenly echoes from overhead. A heartbeat later, a small, furry shadow plummets from the rafters above, aimed directly for your shoulders. And you, with your passive perception being high enough, can tell that the shadow is actually a small child bundled in furs. You can either choose to avoid said ambush or allow it.
Oh, he'll allow it.
Yeah. And a heavy weight. You guys, everybody can see this, but a heavy weight drops squarely on your shoulders with a thump, followed immediately by a gleeful cackle. The shadow, a young boy no more than 8 years old, bundled in furs and sporting a wide, determined grin, hugs your head to his chest, his wild hair bouncing as he clutches tightly to his perch. "You're the prisoner of the Wolf of Soldav," he hollers, and he hefts a whittled, blunted wooden dagger in his hand and whoops gleefully. "Surrender, stranger!"
Oh no, I surrender. Cora gives into it.
How do you give into it? He's like, got his hands wrapped around, he's got one arm wrapped around your face. It's probably uncomfortable. His legs are around your shoulders. I mean,
yeah. Cora will go down dramatically, but not actually in a painful or dangerous way.
Uh-huh. Surrender! Surrender!
Oh, you have me right where you need me.
And he stands on top of you. Well, I'm guessing you allowed yourself to go prone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he grins at the rest of the party.
Ah, Cora, to think you are defeated by one so mighty as this, Ambrosie jests. Truly a worthy fight.
Child, what have you done to Cora?
Beaches him, apparently.
Yes. I am the Wolf of Soldavity, like hits his chest with the wooden dagger. And you hear Diego sigh, in obvious mock exasperation, rubbing her temples. And she goes, "Calder, do not ambush our guest." And the young boy, obviously named Calder, "A wise hunter always attacks from ambush." And he puffs out his chest and, stomps his foot, not hard, but still playfully on your back, Cora.
Or keeps playing with him. Or the kids of the village playing with him, so he just keeps on going.
Yeah.
Look out! Wolf! The giant seeks to wrestle you to the floor as Cora probably gets up to try to tackle him.
Yeah, and oh no, I will get away, and he jumps off and runs behind the chief. But the Diego would lean down to help you up, Cora.
I'll take it in hand.
And she helps you up. She's pretty fucking strong. Obviously, by the way she looks. And she looks over at this young boy and Calder, "Go. We must talk." And then he points the wooden dagger at you, Cora. "I'll get you again. I'll get you again, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get you again."
You can try.
And he chuckles and scampers off past the animal skin that's obviously hiding further into the into the longhouse, and Chief Diego says, "Warm yourselves by the fire. I promised your friend Cora here that I would answer some questions. We might have a little bit of time. If you would be so kind, I would like to know the name of my guest, or whatever you wish to be called."
I am Valentine.
Otis.
Bailey. As she
Phil.
sits by the fire and starts to fall asleep.
Phil, as he's swapping out his socks and having his wet ones, holding them, trying not to make a mess with them, dripping with water and ice.
Mm-hmm.
They're Ambrosi.
And she goes and she kind of joins you guys around the fire, staying closer to Cora. You had asked about the Tatua.
Yes. My mother always gave me stories of them as a child.
Centuries ago. She's settling in, letting you letting you guys settle in. While we were still half a dozen tribes scattered across the Balinic Mountains and the woodlands below, Soldav was the center of our faith. The place where the spirits of the Ladies Three were said to dwell. But over 500 winters ago, Kavan the Merciless stole the spear of the Huntress from her fane, conquered the Balinic Mountains, ruthlessly united the tribes beneath his own banner. He took Soldav as his seat of power and exiled the druids that protested his desecration of the Lady's sacred place. When Kavan reached his twilight years, the valley was invaded by outsiders. Men who bore steel blades and devil-horned helmets, led by one they called King Drosden the Hellborn. Kavan died in battle alongside his children, and was buried in a place of dishonor far from the cairns of Yester Hill, where all Tatua chieftains had once been buried. But when Drosden died, his forces withdrew from the valley, leaving beyond an abandoned fortress atop the Pillarstone Mountain amidst the eastern peaks. But by then, however, the warriors of us at Tatua had made Soldav here our home, while the druidic circles once exiled by Kavan had made their homes amidst the trees and earth of the forest below. When the Great Shadow, surely you know the one as Strahd von Zarevich, arrived and built his keep atop the ruins of Drosden's fortress, the Tatua at the time expected him to bring blood and fire upon them, just as he had done to the enemies he had tracked to the valley. Fearful of reprisal, the woodland druids approached von Zarevich in secret with an offer of trade. His promise of protection in exchange for the secrets of the ladies' places of power, the three fanes. Of course, the Great Shadow accepted, and soon claimed the fanes for his own, with profane rituals of blood and shadow. The druids' betrayal rocked the Tatua to their core. For this, they were forever exiled from Soldav. Those that remained in Soldav became known to the Barovian people as the Mountain Folk. Those that joined the druids became known as the Forest Folk. Since then, the Mountain Folk, as we still consider ourselves the true Tatua, and the Forest Folk, we consider them to be sniveling servants of the Great Shadow. But we have remained largely within Soldav's walls, venturing forth into the Balanok Mountains to gather food and supplies. But remaining careful to avoid the Great Shadow's notice. The castle and its servants are ignorant of Soldav's existence. So long as the Great Shadow believes us to be disparate bands of savages scratching through the snow for morsels, we remain safe from his attentions. She looks to see if anybody has anything to say on after that.
Bailey looks at Cora.
Cora's nodding because he's heard most of this before.
Bailey gives a
That was
side eye to Ambrosie.
He's nodding as if this kind of lines up with what he's heard in his past.
How long until nighttime, roughly?
Yeah, that's where Bailey. So Bailey's gonna then. Oh wait, we're mentally linked.
We're
aren't we?
thinking. Yeah, we got thinking.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
yeah,
what Val's
Bailey's gonna immediately tell them, like, should we leave before you know who shows up?
Go where?
Just somewhere, not here. Do you want to endanger all these people?
I mean, there's nowhere to go. Literally, back out the way we came is all of those monsters.
We should have just warned them. Cora, what do you think?
Yes, they have a right to their peace, to their secrecy.
But he does not seek them, and he must know about this place in some fashion from what the chiefess explains.
But they've given us nothing but hospitality, and if we say that if we're going, let's say we stay here, if we know we're being tracked, the least we can do is to tell them.
He's gonna know where we are when he looks.
Their safety relies on him not knowing about them. She just said that. We should let
No, I thought she said that
shadow.
it was that they lived in squalor and poverty, and that he would think little of them.
But they seem... It doesn't look very squalorly. Here.
It's a humble wooden village.
They are careful to avoid his notice here.
And they should know if he's at least going to show up at their door.
Yes.
That's the right thing to do.
It is your home, Cora. Perhaps you should be the one to give them the warning.
Yes.
If anything, you should make sure you tell them our cause.
Yes.
No. Well, perhaps.
I mean, why not? I mean, the next question I would have is, well, why is Strahd following you? You know, and maybe if they know our cause, I don't know, it'll make some type of difference.
Is the chief like here as we're saying all this?
You guys are doing it in your heads.
Yeah, it's because of
Okay.
Val's
Probably
mental
looking at
connection.
us funny for being so quiet and just kind of staring
Looking at each other,
Other
making
than that.
expressions.
I have the distinct impression that any mention of the Amber Temple will leave these people in a state of irateness. I would avoid that, Cora, if I were you.
What I'm saying is not just mention the Amber Temple, but the bigger cause of why we're here.
Yes.
To just beat you know who.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Phil pipes up after kind of hearing the thoughts and back and forth. Phil's like, well, my vote is if we don't have to stay the night here, that we make our way. I do agree with Otis. If we tell them what our purpose is and why we need to go to the temple, there'll be, I would assume there'd be more understanding, as this is for the betterment of the land, not for personal gain. And they might be a little bit more willing to provide us a better direction. But if they're gonna offer us hospitality, I feel it's only fair that we let them know that we are a potential danger to them if we stay.
Or a size. Knowing he has to make a choice.
As you sigh, the wool curtain besides the left curtain stirs, and a mountain of a man steps through. He is broad-shouldered and muscular, with a height noticeably above 6 feet, and a shaggy black-gray striped beard that extends to his chest. His ruddy cheeks, however, are crinkled with the lines of old smiles, and his blue eyes are bright and warm. "Is that Iona?" he asks, ducking through the threshold, and his gaze falls on you all, and the hopeful grin on his face fades to a quieter, more subdued smile. "Ah, I see we have guests." And he walks up to where Diego is standing with you all, and Diego nods and, "Yes, they came through," and she gives each of your names to this man, and she says, and then she introduces him. "This is my husband, Orolus." And you see that Orolus kind of smiles at you all, but he's appearing friendly, but there seems to be something else there. And he nods, and you hear Diego kind of look over and says, there's more days. There's more days. She will return." And he nods, and then Diego looks at you, Cora, having seen that you were getting ready to speak and seen what you were wanting to say, as her and her husband stand there looking at you.
Oh no. We first thank you for the safety and the protection you have given us and the hospitality you provide us. We must confess as to what has brought us up this path. And I was trying to think of the right word, like an ailment or a visitor is the more direct way that we have experienced as of late. We seek to rid the land of the shadow, the great shadow, as you said. We have made great strides in this across the lands here, all in hopes of returning it back to Gervisa. This journey has brought us much attention from the Great Shadow, as you can imagine, such that he now visits us every night, playing games, asking questions of us. We do not wish to bring him here upon your presence, as we are branded, and he can know where we are. Like a hound to its scent every night.
You may lay your bedrolls beside our fire, sharing our meat and mead, and trust that no harm shall come to you within our walls.
What?
How can that be?
Can I insight check her?
Yeah, you can insight check her.
Yeah, I want you to. Bailey's like, say what? Tired, she gets tiredness.
And for those who incited her, she is steadfast in what she's saying, and it's not a boast. It's not something that you can tell she understands exactly what Cora was telling her, and she didn't flinch. And as you guys are kind of studying her and the obvious cries of what come up, ancient enchantments protect us from those who would wish us harm, cleansing their memories of Soldav's location and obstructing their gazes from perceiving it.
Oh, God,
That's amazing, but also he's going to be really pissed off when he does get to see us, so let's just be ready for that then.
We'll deal with that when it comes, Bailey. So
relief beyond reliefs to hear.
Phil beckons that to Cora's notion.
I do. What brought you up here?
Cora will look more nervously at the rest of the group now.
Phil nods at you.
Yeah, actually, after hearing Diego say that, Cora, Ambrosi gives like a okay, like kind of nod, like he's more on board now.
Same.
We have heard tales of the Amber Temple here. And we seek something within it.
The halls of Amber Shadow harbor deep and terrible dangers, of which the Amber Touch, such as those you face outside the walls, are the least. The lure of Amber has long lingered across these mountains. Its song a honey whisper that draws fools and madmen from all corners of the valley, and even beyond the mists themselves. I wish to warn you. We have dwelled in the shadow of that temple for as long as our people can remember. Our spoken histories go back over 1,000 years, but for as long as we can recall, the halls of Amber Shadow have stood up Soldav's sister peak, long since abandoned by whichever people once raised them.
Yes, we understand these risks. We've chosen to continue on a path. We know our cause to be true, to rid this land of the Great Shadow. We've gained allies, friends, compatriots across the land. We know that they will join the fight when it is time.
And what is the reason you wish to travel to the halls of Amber Shadow?
There's a sword there that's supposedly going to help us.
Chronots that.
Help you with what?
With defeating. She looks at Cora, the Great Shadow.
Mm.
That's our goal.
I'm guessing you wish to depart after resting.
Yes, our time is limited. We must get back.
I'll let
Have you
all know.
guys
Go ahead.
explored that mountain pass? I described where we came from pretty much.
She nods.
Well, there is an area up there that you might be familiar with. It looks like a crater or something, and there's several dead bodies up there. You familiar with this?
Yes, that is the Amber Touch nest.
Nest?
Nest, yes.
Bailey looks at Otis. In her head, she's like, so that's the thing that you probably were seeing or sensing?
I imagine so. I'll say out loud. Have you explored that area?
Are you talking about the caves you guys came through?
Yeah.
It's been scouted.
Because we found the symbol, and I would go ahead and draw that kind of like triangular symbol that's in Strahd's book. I'll take out some paper and draw it.
The Bodax Shrine.
Yeah. Does this mean anything to you?
She thinks for a moment, looks at it, and nods. And then kind of studies you, Otis, as she's kind of like sizing you up with like your robe, your staff, your books. not in the same way it probably means for what you're seeking. My husband came out asking about Diona. She is my eldest daughter, and the heir to inherit my chiefdom. As all before her, she, to prove her strength, wisdom, and well, Diona has undertaken a journey to the halls of Amber's Shadow, accompanied by 3 trusted companions, where she must meditate upon the nature of leadership without succumbing to the darkness that dwells there. She departed for the halls 3 days ago and is due to return in 3 days' time, as per the requirement of the rites. 3 days for the past, 3 days for the future.
How many people have completed this task before?
Every chief we have ever had.
Well, I appreciate that information, but you said that this symbol doesn't mean the same thing between us. Then, what does it mean to you?
That I saw it when I was there.
That's it?
She nods.
Oh, insider.
Go ahead.
We're so mistrusting.
She's hard to read. She's pretty stone-faced.
Well,
Were you able to explore, or at least your people, higher up in those passages?
Due to the nature of which you all came, the information you have shared willingly, I will promise to share what I know before you depart in the morning.
You're talking about what you know about the symbol in these caves.
She nods. About the Halls
Fair
of
enough.
Shadow.
And of course, the Halls of Shadow being the Amber Temple.
Yes, I believe that is what others call it.
All right, very well. It's just that we thought we saw something up there, some like flashes of glowing red, and I just wondered if your people just seen it and ignored it, or thought not to bother, or there was maybe some deeper reasons.
I have not heard of anything of red in those caves that you spoke of.
I see.
It is something I can ask. She thinks for a moment. I can ask Kalaris when he returns, as he should tonight. He is the latest one to scout the mountains.
Thank you.
I will leave you all with my husband. And she looks at him. Prepare places for them near the hearth after the evening meal. As I said, you all came on a fortuitous occasion. The annual celebration of the Night of Clear Skies. It should be in about an hour. Rest up while you can. This house will get full. We will set you up after.
Thank you.
appreciated, Chiefess.
She nods, and her husband leave behind the curtain to kind of give you guys a little bit of rest time before you guys are obviously going to be descended upon by the entire village.
Before Olus leaves, Ambrosi will ask, what did you say the name of the person you were waiting for was?
He answered, our daughter, Diona.
Diona. Dice, if you want, I can make an in check, but I'm trying to remember the letters and the various messages we found throughout the caves. I know one was like,
go through PC notes. I put them in there.
Okay. We didn't see anybody by the name of Diona, did we? I think one was Cassie's and Deirdre. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Alright. Never mind.
Yep. No problem. And they leave you guys, so you guys can get a short rest in. before we move on to the next scene. I would say let's go ahead and take a quick break, and then we can come back and do any RP you guys might want to do for the short rest, and then keep the night going. Does that sound good for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, try to come back on the half hour.
Sure.
You got it? Short rest time. Oh, I can spin hit dice. Oh,
They don't
yeah.
give a heck or a hoot about Strahd.
This place is fucking paradise. We finished the campaign. Let's
I know,
stay here, guys.
We just stay here.
It's like, I want to stay here. I don't want to keep going. Bye, guys.
How about we be your champions? How about that, guys? You know, you
Wrong
guys
game,
report.
Brent.
We'll hang out.
This isn't the Falling Fire.
I mean, the silver order is in here.
True.
Alright, I'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back on the 30. I was just getting people breaks.
Don't think I get anything else from short rest other than using hit dice. No. Oh, I get a channel divinity back. Yeah.
Times. So.
It's Frank Freeman and
Whoa.
Barbosa.
Barbosa.
I love my ranger.
What about
I've
Mercy?
used that stat block.
Yeah,
several
Mercy.
times.
And Prack. And fuck our December. But Dragonbait was cool.
Dragonbait was cool. I like that character.
Dragon bait. Ooh ha ha. You've used Barbosa's stat block? For an
Yeah, I've used
NPC?
him for multiple just NPCs over time. I haven't used it in Dragon Knight though.
Yeah. Mercy had the hots for him, and he wanted nothing to do with her ass. It was hilarious.
All you guys were a bunch of dickheads. So
Yeah.
That sounds
fair.
familiar in our current game.
That was my first real long character play. And I think my favorite part of that campaign was just trolling the DM. Does a 23 hit you? Nope. Oh, I'm gonna put you against an undead T-Rex. Okay. I'm gonna crit. I'm gonna divine smite level 2. And I'm
Hell
just gonna
yes.
do 63 points of damage just to piss him off, because he's like, oh, y'all are gonna have a hard time in this fight. It's gonna be rough. You're not gonna do it. Okay. And then Brent, you might remember this, because I don't know if I ever actually told you. The fight against the Serac at the end.
Mhm.
I had 88 hit points, and he was trying to use Finger of Death, which
Mhm.
if you're under 90 hit points, it's an auto kill.
Power word kill? Yeah.
Power word kill. But he
Yeah.
kept asking me, how much health do you have? It's like, go ahead, just try it. Just try it. I had enough where he would have one-shot me, but
I forget the end of that campaign. I just remember we got done with the Serac, and then we went into this other room, and there were these other demons there. I forget what they're called. They had magic items and shit, and I think they killed. Did they kill me? I think they killed somebody. And yeah, y'all remember? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I remember the Serac fight, and I remember I got targeted after I crit with Mercy and did over 100 points of damage with a rogue. And so I got killed. Frankie boy got killed.
Yeah, but after that though, we all went. There was another last room, and
Yeah.
there was
And
this guy. There's these demon dudes, and they were I think they killed me.
I thought Barbosa lived.
yeah, Barbosa and Prack
Did I?
lived. Yeah, y'all lived. Because you guys got our bodies back in the bag of holding. Mercy was revived.
Oh, okay.
And she found the note from Frank saying, bury him at sea. Because he was a Viking,
Gotcha.
Nordic, so.
That's the last time I
Yeah.
played straight good guy.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me hell in that campaign, guys.
It was great.
Oh.
Hey, to be fair
But I
though,
was sitting there trying to like, play it straight, trying to like, all right, here's the quest. Let's go ahead and try to do it. Everything I did was a complaint, especially from Prack. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing... It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah. I'm actually thinking about running too. I think it'll be fun. Thinking about running some people through and fucking them over with a Serac.
You can
Yeah.
run that final chapter by itself like several times, and that'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, Brett, if we run it if she runs it for Thursdays, you should play a paladin. I'll play a ranger this time.
I don't know what I would play if I did that game again. No idea.
I don't know. It's on
You
the
know
possible.
what? I would probably do a monk.
Heck yeah.
Monks are goated.
So
Oh, monk stuff.
I'll put it this way, and I know it's kind of cross games. If Ron dies, I will absolutely be playing another druid in whatever the next campaign is.
Druids are
Nice.
Druids are hot too. I've had some, especially you give them like a staff of the woodlands. Stuff.
Mhm.
Shit.
And a druid in Chult? Oh my god, that would be so much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Like all the shit I could do with
A
that.
lizard folk would be at home there. Very much.
Or
I
a
might-
Yanti.
Yeah, I would probably do a
Yanti, yeah.
Yanti druid.
Wow.
Like,
Get killed.
You're not allowed in port.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's like, what the fuck?
You're not gonna be allowed in port
Get
this
him out of
early.
here!
Yeah.
Run him out!
I'd have to think about it and get the lore behind the land again. But
They are not liked at all.
I remember that much. That's why we slayed them all.
All right. We ready to get back into it for the last hour?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
All right. You guys have your hour for a short rest. You can go ahead and hit your buttons if you want. Did anybody have anything they wanted to do during this short rest, or?
Would I be able to get an hour in studying Casimir's book?
Yeah. You can log another hour in instead of taking a short
Cool.
rest. Sure.
Yeah, I don't think I really need to short rest here. Do I get anything back? No, the Pearls of Power I can't use till next dawn. I already used one of those. And I still have my Arcane Recovery. Do I get that back on a short rest? No, long rest. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do a short rest. I'm just going to, come up to Casimir and be like, hey, so, can I borrow your book?
Yeah, he'd hand it over. He'd hand it over.
Cool.
He's been pretty quiet.
I got 1 hour left.
Cool.
Bill is going to pull the second set of clothes out of the bag and strip down to his skinnies in front of the fire and dry off real quick, swap his clothes out, lay the other ones right on the hearth to dry.
Okay. Feels nice to get in some warm, dry clothes for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Phil... Who else went under the water? Val, I think?
Val.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. Val probably wants to change clothes too, I imagine.
Oh, for sure. But making sure Cora's available and it is okay. I'll eventually change, yeah. To just some fine clothes.
Okay.
Bailey's gonna just say to Cora, like, 'cause he's probably right there near the fire too.
Mhm.
She'll just tell him, thank you for the water, and you didn't have to do that, but thank you.
Of course we'll have to. You've helped us so many times. It's only right.
Still, thank you. She'll nod. close her eyes and catch a quick nap because she's still exhausted.
I'm still going. The rain returns to the water, which returns to the sky, which returns to the ground, which returns to the water.
What?
That's it. That's all he said. That's all I said.
Then he walks away.
She's just like, okay, whatever. She just goes to sleep.
Hearing Cora talk his metaphors again, Phil's gonna look at Cora and go, Cora, I have a question that maybe you have the answer for. What color is the wind?
Of course, gonna think about it. The wind is
Is it
whatever
blue?
color it wishes to be.
Oh, so it's not blue?
It can be red if there's fire. It can be blue if there's water. Green with the leaves. Red, orange. The wind is whatever color it wishes to be.
Have you ever thought about what color the water is?
It can be blue, it can be clear. I've heard of stories of oceans that have other colors as well.
And here's the most interesting thing, Cora. What color is fire?
There's many colors as well, I suppose. Red, yellow, orange, white. Right.
Very good. So then, are things not all colors all the time? Or is it merely circumstance?
Cora's 8 intelligence is not picking up what he's trying to put down.
Okay, I'll leave you with that.
I didn't mean to start something. My bad, Cora. Phil's just over there chuckling.
Alright. Anybody have anything else they'd like to do? Or have conversations they would like to have? Maybe a lore drop that somebody was trying to give earlier? Cora?
No, that was the lore dump that I was going to share.
Oh, okay. Sorry to steal your thunder.
No.
Sorry.
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, my NPCs are doing the same thing, getting warm, hanging out. Sorry, Shane, were you gonna say something?
No, I'm good. I think Ambrosie's just thinking to himself, probably amused at the riddle that we kind of came up with together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty. As the hour passes and dusk descends, you all are finishing your rest, getting your stuff back together. The longhouse begins to fill with the people of Soldav. Beneath Chief Diego's supervision, long wooden tables are carried in and set up near the central hearth, where the golden flames cast dancing shadows across the carved beams overhead. Villagers of all ages pour in, bringing baskets of preserved fruits, freshly smoked meats, and steaming loaves of dark bread. It's not long before laughter and conversation fills the longhouse's central hall, with well over 100 mountain folk filling the tables around the hearth's warm glow. The savory aroma of roasted meat mingles with the sweet scent of honeyed mead as villagers pass wooden platters piled high with food. Children dart between the tables, their shrill laughter mingling with the melodies of panpipes, flutes, and pounding drums. Chief Diego's wooden throne is moved aside, making room for a long, low wooden table surrounded by a dozen woolen cushions, and you find yourselves beckoned towards it, joining Diego's family as they take their places atop the dais overlooking the hall. You guys, I'm guessing, join them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Say Bailey's got a blanket. She's wrapped around her shoulders.
Phil's gonna walk up to Esmeralda go? You good?
Oh yeah, I'm finally warm. I can feel my toes, the ones I have left. She kind of grins
Oh.
at you.
Very well. Aside from being good looking, what else do you do in your free time?
Hey.
I guess you'll have to find out.
Yes, we will. And he joins the festivities with her.
Yeah, you guys have another moment here. As this food's wonderful. It's probably, aside from what you've had at the Blue Water Inn, it's the best food you guys have had in a while. I mean, the food at the castle is pretty good, but it lacked the soul behind it of it being cooked. There's vegetables, some fruits, this bread, these meats, everything tastes wonderful. And just casual conversations are brought up. Casimir gets pulled into a conversation with, we'll say, yeah, with the because the twins are sitting there with you as well as Calder, the young boy that had jumped on Cora. There's a lot of K names, my goodness. And Irina's kind of just taking it all in. You guys are pulled into little bitty conversations, just general, nothing of any merit unless there's something you guys would like to bring up, or I can keep the scene moving. Just want to make sure. Mm-hmm.
If with Calder's the kid, right? I just want to make sure I was.
Yes, he's the 8-year-old that jumped on Cora. Yeah.
Just randomly at one point when the kid, when Calder is like either looking over, like trying to be exasperative, like just like expressing himself, Val, just to tease him, will just like move his fork or like any of the silverware just out of his hand's reach, and just kind of like give him a knowing look just to see if he notices, to mess with the kid a little bit, not like a aggressive way, more of like a joking, silly way.
Yeah.
With him,
But
he notices.
Yeah, he notices and plays along with it. For sure.
He's just doing it with his mind as well, not even using his hand to do it.
You see, the kid, Calder definitely looks a little confused, but it doesn't seem to, with the obvious joy of untraumatized youth, just goes along with whatever's happening and is finding the joy in it. These are definitely the happiest people you guys have seen in Barovia collectively. 100%.
Aww.
I guess if anybody was paying attention, it's a feast, right? So there's like food and stuff that's present for this ceremony,
a
for
lot.
this celebration.
This is the most food you guys have seen in one spot in a while.
Wow. Ambrosie would be, I won't say awkwardly, but stiltedly attempting to eat while striking up conversation, and actively trying to appear to be indulging in the fare that's provided. But an A of the party would see that Ambrosie is obviously hesitating sometimes when he's picking up his fork and taking a bite of food, and he has to think about it for a half second before he actually actively eats.
It's odd, Ambrose. You actually can taste the food.
What?
Wow, that is strange. At that, he might actually start leaning into the eating more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a sense of peace, I guess, that comes with that. He doesn't understand where it's from, but it's appreciated nonetheless.
Yeah. As you guys are kind of all enjoying the food, you notice Aurolus stands from his seat at Diego's side. Excuse me. And he gets up and he watches he vanishes past the heavy woolen curtain which is obviously you guys have found out is the family's private quarters. And Irina politely asked Diego, where's he? Is everything okay? And Diego just kind of smiles and or else my husband is the tribe's keeper of voices and is preparing for his part in the festivities. And Irina kind of nods and goes back to her food.
What is it that we're celebrating here tonight?
As I mentioned, it is the Night of Clear Skies. The annual feast day. As you'll learn, when our Keeper of the Voices shares.
As you'll learn.
Yeah. That was another question.
Any of this food look like people?
No, no, it's very obviously
Okay.
like it's definitely like goat, chicken, pig.
Bailey's so happy right now.
Yeah, there's obviously wolf meat too. But it's mostly like farm animals that you had seen kept in the pens outside.
Bailey is legit eating meat for the first time that you guys are seeing. Sticking with chicken and like pork.
I was wondering about that.
And a few moments later, the curtains part as Aurola's hulking figure steps forth once more into the room, and a hush falls over the din of the feast. A long, ruin-carved staff is clutched in his left hand, its polished wood etched with symbols that seem to shimmer faintly in the firelight. And with each step forward, it strikes the floor with a deep, resonant thunk, sending echoes through the ancient hall. His broad shoulders are draped in a heavy mantle of black wolf fur, its glossy pelt draping heavily down his back as the wolf's head rests upon his shoulder like a sentinel, its lifeless eyes seeming to glare protectively across the room. His face is painted with streaks of white and crimson, the white tracing lines across his brow and cheekbones, and the crimson running from the bridge of his nose down his jaw in jagged, vein-like patterns. Perched atop his head is a headdress fashioned from the bleached skull of a mighty elk, its jagged, sprawling antlers stretched high above him and casting long, jagged shadows across the walls of the longhouse. Strings of beads, feathers, and glinting obsidian adorn them, swaying gently as he comes to a stop besides the fire. For a moment, Oralis stands silently before the hearth, his massive form silhouetted against the flickering flames. He raises the staff high, then drives its end against the floor with a resonant thud, the sound reverberating through the structure like the echo of a distant drum. When Oralis next speaks, his deep, rich voice rings through the hall, piercing through the silence like an arrow. Long ago, before the Lord of Ravenloft cast his shadow over the land, before the sword of Drosden cleaved across the valley, before Kavan's folly turned brother against brother, the Tatua wandered the world alone, lost, yet seeking. Our voices rose to the heavens in desperate prayer, scattered and weak like leaves blown by the wind. One night, as the sun slumbered and the moon hid her face, 3 voices answered us from the winds. Soft and strong, like the murmur of wind through the pines and the roar of a river's depths, they called to us. They led us, unseen but ever present, through barren wastes and treacherous peaks, to a place of bounty and beauty, Gervisa, our wooden valley, where the rivers sang and the trees danced with the wind. And you watch as Oralis pauses, his voice lowering. It was here that we first came to know the Rosanna, the ladies 3 who had led us here. They were not as we were, yet they walked among us, the huntress, who taught us the ways of the spear and the bow, the weaver, who taught us to weave the loom and basket, and the seeker, who taught us to divine the secrets of the wind and the stars. And he lifts his head, the painted antlers of his headdress catching the flickering firelight. But the valley, we found, held more than beauty. From the farthest peaks, unseen even by the Rosanna, a shadow began to stir. A darkness that crept from the heart of the mountains, rising like smoke but carrying a cold that chilled the bone and stilled the blood. And you hear as murmurs ripple through the crowd, children clinging to their parents' sleeves, the fire itself seeming to dim, its light shrinking as the shadows around the edges of the hall grow stronger. Oralis' voice rasps through the air, his knuckles growing white as he clutches the staff to his chest. And so the devourer fell upon the valley, a great and terrible void that knew no hunger but to consume. Its darkness boiled the skies, veiling the sun and moon. As the trees withered, the beast fell silent, and the land itself seemed to despair. And he leans forward. A new note of strength grips his voice, but the Rosanna, the ladies 3, would not bow to the shadow. Their voices rang out across the valley, singing with defiance and memories of light. As 3 radiant stars, they soared to the heavens and met the devourer in battle. He strikes his staff against the ground, a sharp crack that resounds through the hall. For 3 days and 3 nights, their battle shook the earth, the skies raging with lightning and fire. But the lady's will did not falter. And with a final note, they pierced the devourer's heart, tearing the darkness asunder and revealing the clear skies beyond. The devourer fell, its broken form cast down to the west, and light returned to the valley. And you watch as he lifts the staff, holding it high in the air above him. In thanks, the Tatua raised 3 fanes to honor the Rosanna, holy places where their guidance might never fade. To the huntress, the fane of the forest, where the wind sings her fury. To the weaver, the fane of the swamp, where the waters whisper her name. And to the seeker, the fane of the mountain, where wisdom awaits those bold enough to seek it. And as he lowers his staff, his voice softens, though it loses none of its power. And so every year, we gather on this night, the night of clear skies. We honor their triumph, we honor their gift of light and life, and we remember that even in the darkest of times, the voices of the Rosanna guide us all. And for a moment, the hall is silent, save for the crackle of the fire and this hissing and popping of its cherry red embers. Then Chief Diego stands, hefts her mug high in a toast, and shouts, "Clear skies, bright stars!" And the hall answers in an echoing cry, mugs lifted towards the air. "Clear skies, bright stars!" And a few rounds of this go on. You guys join in, cheer at all?
Skies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cora's all in.
Oh yeah, Val's
Yeah,
with it.
Phil will join in. What's free alcohol?
Stars indeed, Ambrosi would shout.
And a resounding final, after a few rounds of this, Diego lets out just like this warrior's triumphant cry, and the whole hall responds in kind with their own. The children's more shrill, but just as proud. And it falls not into silence, but into an uplifted spirit, as it was before, but it's even more so as Oralis returns to the table, removes his headdress and pelt, setting his staff aside, and he looks at you all and kind of gives a smile that actually seems to fully reach his eyes this time. I hope I did it justice, just as the Keeper of Voices have done so since the night was first celebrated. And you enjoyed it.
It was beautiful.
I did. You have a talent for oration.
Yes, I wish to hear more. I have to know everything. Of course,
Yeah. And he seems happy that you asked for more, and he leans forward. Apparently, millennia ago, the Tatua were a group of nomadic tribes seeking sanctuary amidst a world torn by war and conflict. And according to legend, the Ladies Three guided them to the valley, Gravisa, which is now called Barovia, where the Tatua found a home of peace and plenty. And according to the story, the valley held a hidden darkness, which I'm the Devourer, an entity of dark fog and endless hunger, which was enraged by the arrival of the Tatua, and the Devourer rose up and blotted out the skies, threatening to extinguish all the lights. And only our ladies, the ladies, held the power to stop it, and together they rose up, destroying it, thereby returning, as I said, life and light to the valley. We don't really know fully the lady's true nature, as we're not sure if it is of, I believe, and he thinks for a moment, Fey, divine, primordial, or something else altogether. But as long as we have dwelled in the valley or amidst the surrounding mountains, we have placed our faith in the ladies to guide us. And Diego speaks up. Even now, centuries after we have last heard their voices. And she picks up, letting Morales get a drink. And for no one knows where the Devourer was, where it came from, or where its endless hunger even came from. But according to the legend, the whispering wall that has long towered above the west side of Yester Hill rose from, or is all that remains, of the Devourer's corpse. And as soon as she says that, Oralis, after he takes a big old swig and looks at you all and says, "Have you all seen it? Have you been to Yester Hill and this whispering wall?"
No, I have not.
Is this
look at the rest
is
of
it
them.
the fog?
Yes. Phil looks at Bailey with
Bailey looks
a
a
little
little
bit
sick.
of a grimace.
Yeah.
Arena grabs your hand, Bailey.
She just squeezes it back.
Is there any other legends after this? Like, we all know the Dinzin that now occupies these lands. Of him, maybe in some others. Or a wizard. Maybe some servants coming through here, going to the temple.
And Diego kind of clears her throat a little bit and says, "Again, that is for tomorrow morning."
I see.
What happened when you all visited the hill and the wall? She's looking
Well-
at you, Otis.
Okay.
Well, I can't speak for everyone, but I think we all had visions. The devil, Strahd, in another one of his games, told us to, or I guess bargained with us to go ahead and enter these myths. And our friends at the time, all of us, we did. And I saw myself amongst a bunch of other scholars, and I was performing a powerful arcane ritual, and I was not only successful at it, I was perfect at it, and I could see the adoration of other acolytes and masters of the arcane arts in the room, and I got this impression that that life could have continued on and been mine if I so choose. Obviously, I did not choose that, and some of our other folks did not. But one of our friends maybe gave into that temptation. I'm not exactly sure, but they did not return back from this wall of mist.
You see, they all kind of look in, not pity, but an understanding that they've, obviously have lost their own. And, but Calder, the 8-year-old, kind of perks up and goes, but that was just what you saw in the thing. Did you fight the forest folk?
Young one, we had to, yes.
Did you beat him up good? Did you win?
I give him a smile and laugh. I go, we're still here.
Oh, you're boring. Well, who else fought him? And he looks between the rest of you at the party.
What?
Phil.
I give him a dirty look.
Phil will pull out his ring of trophies, so to speak, and show little one the druid ram horn from the fight that he collected.
Ooh. When he goes to snatch it from you in delight. You show him all, and he is just going over the trophies. And how'd you do it? How'd you get this one? He wants story detail of how you got every single trophy.
The hag croc tooth, the druid ram horn, the mutated werewolf claw. Those.
I butt in. I go, I actually have an amazing tale. What if I told you that this, and I stand up Kazan's staff, and I do a minor trick if I can. I don't know. If we have to go mechanics, that's fine. But I just want it to stand on its own. Like, I just put it on ground and I let it go and just let it stand there. I use Mage Hand if I have to.
Yeah. We'll say you use Mage Hand. You do it like under the table though, so like nobody can see it.
Yeah. True.
And he's looking and sitting there, like he has crawled under the table and like put himself in between Esmeralda and Phil because he wants to look at all these cool things that Phil pulled out. And he looks up at you and he sees your staff standing up and he's like, okay, but but it's wood. And he points at the one Oralis has. He's got one too. You're just balancing it. Everybody learns how to balance. I can balance too. And he'll pull out his little wooden knife and he'll put it on the hilt so it's standing up on the table.
I'll knock it down.
Did you steal that from a vampire lord's crypt?
Yeah.
Oh, I give him a look. I go,
He gives you one back.
all of us. I swear it. We lost some lives. We raided the castle of the devil. It retrieved this from one of the most powerful arcanists of this land, Kazan. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I can make it look like it's daylight out, but that's my coolest trick.
Oh. You went and then he you could tell like he doesn't know who to pay attention to. He kind of gives Bailey a smile and then he kind of looks at Otis and like narrows his eyes. Okay, fine.
I promise.
Okay. You boasting?
Is he asking me?
Yeah, he's asking. Yeah.
Well, no. you just wanted to hear some good tales, and I thought I can, go ahead and lure you into one by showing you the treasures we found in our adventures and journeys.
Yeah, but like, you just stole it.
In my head, I have flashbacks of dying in muddy water, vampires attacking us, like several times, almost a giant heart in tower. I have
Falling down a thing into a vat of water.
Yeah,
The water
I have
slide.
all of the Vietnam, overlay flashbacks as I look at them.
Kaldar. Is that the kid's name? Is it Kaldar?
Yeah.
Hearing that, Ambrosi looks over to the kid and says, Kaldar, when a brave knight fights an immense dragon, and it is defeated, and its horde stands before it, if you take but even a single coin of that horde, is it stealing?
No,
Why not?
because you won it fair and square. Have you killed a dragon? Have you killed a dragon?
Only the mightiest. The one that lives in here, and he points to the boy's heart.
As you say this. And he's still clutching on to like these trinkets that Phil has come out, and like he is like completely pressed up against Phil's side, like like he is finding his friends within the group. But as you say this, Ambrose, and hearing these tales going on, Scorillo stands from his place beside the table, and he takes a deep swig of his mead, then spits into the crimson flames of the stone brazier behind him, causing them to hiss and dance with sputtering pops. And you hear a murmur ripple through the nearby crowd, and he glowers darkly towards you, Ambrose. The wind tells me your words are hollow, he booms, his voice dripping with distaste. And you see Chief Diego's eyebrows crawl upward to her forehead, and looks of anticipation rise across the faces of the mountain folk watching. Do you say anything immediate to him, Ambrose?
I look up from the child and look over at the man who's accusing me of something. What does the wind accuse me of, friend?
And you hear a collective, like, it goes really quiet, like almost disappointedly. And Aurelius leans towards you, Ambrose, and he murmurs, the traditional response to a boasting challenge is, the earth tells me your deeds are dust. Although a challenged warrior is always welcome to offer their own retort instead.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately for us both, friend, the man that would have accepted such a challenge died in that castle, along with his friend. I am for a greater purpose, and am no warrior, but a servant. Here to serve a land, nothing more. If you would accept the challenge of a servant, though, perhaps I might teach you something of humility.
And it's quiet. It is dead quiet. And you
Bailey's
watch
gonna grab
as-
some popcorn. No.
And Scorillo kind of looks and just... And then he looks between the rest of the party to see if anybody else wants to take him up on a boasting challenge. There are mechanics to this.
Oh,
This is a little mini game. You going, Cora?
no, absolutely not.
I edge Cora. I give you a nudge. Go on.
No, I'm not one to boast.
Can I do something while they're discussing that?
Sure.
The loudest squirrel is the one that gets caught.
I'm gonna look at the little boy and I'm gonna pull out a vial with black liquid and I'm gonna hand it to him and say, since you want to be a mighty warrior, you may need this one day. And I give him a vial of the face fighter venom. Say it's good for killing ghosts.
He takes it. and holds it like it is the most precious thing in the world.
I say to you, Cora, what was that again about the squirrel?
The loudest squirrel is the one that gets caught.
I'm gonna try again to rope you in here. I agree, Cora. The loudest squirrel. I point at this guy standing. Gets caught.
And you see as Scarillo bares his teeth in a feral grin, his eyes narrowing as he looks between you, Otis. He looks between
raise my
Otis, Phil,
hands.
and Cora. He says, "Come on then, strangers, and let the Tatua see your boast for the ash that they are. Who dares to try?"
Cora's so confused.
I didn't say it. He did.
I'm so conflicted because I want to, but Phil doesn't.
I suppose for the sake of my party, I can certainly engage in this contest if it is the will of the Dawnbreakers. And Ambrosi looks to the rest of the party for like, yeah, you're okay. Like he looks for confirmations or like.
Bailey just kind of smirks, eats another piece of popcorn, and just shrugs like, "You
I
got
raise my
yourself
mug
into
to
this
you.
one."
If it's still active, you hear in your head from Phil, kick its ass.
I'm gonna
Well,
laugh. In her head, Bailey's like, "I'm gonna laugh really hard if this is like a poetry reading or something that you gotta compete
It's a
in that."
dance off. It's a...
it kind of is. Since we are guests, I think it only fair that the host have the first go. After all, you're the only true warrior in this conversation, are you not? Or is the mightiest thing you have fought those simple beasts that we defeated upon the hillside outside?
And you see he is smiling at you with a shit-eating grin. Like he is looking with delight that you are taking the bait. And he says, "We'll find out, won't we?" And Chief Diego stands, retrieves her great axe from the place against her throne,
Well, shit.
and pounds it against the wooden floor. "And tonight we shall let the fire judge whose voice rings truest," she intones. "3 boasts, 1 for the deeds of yesterday, 1 for the strength of today, and 1 for the future yet to come. Prove yourselves with courage and wit, or falter, and bow to your better. The hearth is watching." And she turns to Scarillo. "Scarillo, do you challenge this outsider?" And he nods, and then she turns to you, Ambrose. "Because you have been challenged, you may choose just you to answer. You may choose one among you to answer each boast, but no more. Do you accept, or do you wish to take all 3?
I look to the rest of the party to see if they wish to participate. Do you guys give me like any like nods or like, no, I'm okay?
That'll
Bailey
definitely
just
shake his
shrugs.
head.
Phil's attention's with the kid, trying to keep him entertained now. So
Oh, he's
Cora,
watching.
Amber?
He's like,
I just
you
glare
can
at
tell.
Cora.
Cora's like,
Ambrosi does look to you, Cora, to see if you're interested.
absolutely not. Cora's like shaking his hands. Oh,
I shrug.
Very well.
And you, Phil, as you're paying attention, hang on one second, Ambrose.
Sure.
As you're paying attention to Calder, he elbows you and Phil, and points at like these things that you have. "You got a shot. Do it. Go help your friend."
Phil looks at it, or in Ambi's head. Not Ambi's. Sorry. Ambi, in your head, you hear Phil say, "If you need me to take one, you can pass to me if need be."
All right. You hear in your head, Phil. "I think I will handle the first 2. Please, if you can think of
Bailey-
something for the future, think on it." Mm-hmm.
Bailey. So, sorry, out of character. My understanding of this is like we're just providing proof of something we did.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure
Something
yet.
you-
She hasn't told
Yeah.
you that. So Yeah. So right now she's saying that there's 3 boasts, and one boast can be done by a different party member, or all 3 can be done by one. Or if you wanted to do like 2 and 1, but only one party member can do one boast, like at a time. Like you can't have like 2 people do a boast.
Okay.
So she's checking before she starts and tells everything to see how many people are going to stand up and join this boasting contest, and 3 total can do it.
Phil will stand up, just nod to Ambi.
Rosie will nod to Phil.
Anybody else stand up, or just the 2 of them?
This looks
Haley
like
will
it's
stand up.
entertaining.
Hey, all
Bailey.
right.
Bailey stood up before Otis, or was Otis going to stand up?
No, I crossed my 8 legs.
Okay.
I'm comfortable
Okay.
just watching.
As we have Phil, Ambrose, and Bailey stand up, Diego nods. Then I call upon each side to place their wager upon the floor of this hall, so that all can see what the victor may win. And, Como kind of leans over to the 3 of you that are standing. Each side in the boasting match is expected to wager something, material, martial value, which is collected by the person who wins. And you watch, as he says this, you watch as Scorillo walks to the place in front of the hearth and places a horn that seems to be crafted from the curved, polished horn of a large mountain ram. Its surface a deep, rich brown, carved with intricate runes and bound in blackened steel, engraved with the head of a howling wolf. Does anybody speak Druidic? Anybody know Druidic in this party?
Or it might. Yeah.
No.
Or Phil?
No, because when we went to 2024, I skipped. I stayed in Ranger.
Okay. Well, you can tell there's in the on the widest curve, there's Druidic ruins that spell something out, but nobody's able to read it. And then you got the 3 of you standing are looked upon to put in. And Como goes, even though it's 3, you guys just got to put up one wager, like just one thing.
Otis, I have something, but if I might, Otis, would you do me the honor, since you are not participating, and verify a suspicion of mine for our challenger's wager?
Sure, of course.
Would you inspect its magical quality, that we might wager something of equal value?
Very well.
Diego nods at you to go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll hardcast Identify and touch the horn.
Yeah, Otis, you read my mind.
Post the identify spell again for me, please.
Yes.
It is a magic item. Let me pull it up real quick. Should have known you were going to do this. I'm not mad about it.
Well, technically, I have to wait 10 minutes.
I thought you said you were hardcasting it, not
I know,
ritual
but I
casting
noticed
it.
that in the description it says casting time 11 still. Is that the regular? Let me check.
It's not. It's.
Oh, it's
we'll
just
check
1
for
minute.
future.
I got it.
Yeah.
It's 1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You find. You know, I'll just send you the item, and I'm gonna let Otis dictate what he does. I sent it to your
And when
private channel.
When you cast it, Otis,
Deals the item.
Ambrosie does ask you, is it something of great value?
It's a in my mind, I would tell you, it's a value. It's able to produce a silent alarm. It recharges at dawn. You blow it, and one creature will be able to hear it, and that's it. That's 600 feet.
Interesting. All right.
You can still in your head say, "I do have tribute if need be."
I have
I
something
was going
too, so it's up to you all.
I would say out loud though, kind of shrug and go, it's all right. I wouldn't, take out the big valuables. I would say.
I
Ah,
have something
okay.
that's probably equally useful, but I rarely use it.
If
Maybe a healing potion.
I have something of
Bailey something of
great
literally-
value to worship, to wager,
Bailey-
but I
She'll
don't think
literally tell them
it's-
she still has her phase spider fang.
Oh, yes, that would be appropriate.
So Bailey will
um,
pull out the phase spider fang. Are we agreed on this?
Phil looks at you and says, "I have plenty of other stuff if you want to hang on to that."
I never use it, but it's useful.
Keep
Let us
the
ask
useful
our-
stuff.
Oh,
We have-
this will be so. You know what I do?
What?
I take out my doll from Blinksy.
Your action figure? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You
my
don't want
action
to.
figure.
You don't want to insult them with some stupid offer.
What? I think it's quite valuable. I raise it up. Look at it.
No, because we should offer something of magical quality. But it is very nice. Who's our opponent again? Dice? Scolio, or is it his brother?
Scarillo.
Scarillo, okay. Scarillo, to be fair for the challenge, and to you, Bailey has an offering. And I and Phil have different ones, but I would say of the three, mine would be of the greatest weight. And that horn you have presented would not be enough to ask for the wager. But if it is all you have, Bailey will offer up what she has. And just so you can inspect what offers we have,
Already insulted
Ambrosie's... I know. Ambrosie's going to pull off the
Uh.
massive two-handed greatsword on his back and pull it out in front of everybody. The one we got from Sir Horngard.
Do Bailey and Phil pull out their offering as well? Or
Yep.
are you guys letting Ambrosie go?
Yeah, Bailey pulls out the phase spider fang.
Phil pulls out a gold necklace and a moonstone.
And he looks between the three. Ooh, what would he pick? He would still more respectful than he's looked at Ambrose. Look at Bailey. Look at the phase spider fang and look away from it. Bored. Look at Phil with the moonstone and the necklace, and you can tell he appreciates the somewhat look of it. But he looks, and then he gives you a nod, Phil. You have a feeling it's probably more so for the items you had pulled out previously than the offering you currently have. And then he looks, and his eyes land on Ambrose, and then put it down. If you're that confident, that you walk away with it.
Your horn is not worth enough for the weight of this trophy.
You're the one who offered it. Put a wager in. And he looks at the three of you to see what you do.
That is all he has. Ambrosie will sheathe his greatsword. And look to Bailey.
What do you guys put in for the wager?
Cass, you there?
Sorry, I was muted because Chris came back and I was talking. But yeah, Bailey looks at Phil and says, "Are you attached to yours?"
Not at all. We have plenty more. You earn your head.
Do yours
Just
then.
a reminder. In our head, I would bring up that little bag of disappearance dust. I don't think we ever used that. I was going to sell it at one point, but you guys are now hold on to it. I don't know who has that.
I don't have it.
I think Sarah had it.
Some of the stuff we had was with Sarah's gun.
Got it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like the broken sword.
Mhm.
So, Phil's like, all right, I can do mine. There's no objections.
None from me.
And let's see. As he's doing that, yeah. No, Phil's a cheap guy. It's a cheap date. He'll bring up the golden necklace and the moonstone.
Good. You see us, Sclero doesn't seem to be upset about it. And he nods and he says, good, when I win it, it will be something I can drape upon the next chiefess. Can you place it down?
Yep.
And we will pick up with the boasting match next week. Those who are doing it, I'll get with you guys on the side until then to kind of give you a little bit of info, give you kind of time to think about it. And we'll pick up there next week with the boasting match. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, Strahd's not showing up tonight. Woo!
So we
I get to take a long rest.
You sleep in.
Y'all are cute. You get to sleep in. Strahd's not showing up.
We won the campaign, man.
We stay here forever.
That'd be a shitty end.
Down
Yay!
with people.
Let the next group deal with it.
Oh, man. Awesome. Cool. Who wants to start us on our good, bad, and MVP?
I will. Good. Wow, that was sick. I'm glad we're back. Sessions are always fun with this group. We got to meet. We're starting to get more backstory of Korra and get to know more of him and his people. And he's with his people. Woo! We got him here. No real bads. MVP. I think give it to Otis for trying to coax Korra into the boasting match. I thought that was hilarious.
That's pretty good.
Nice. Popcorn to
Yeah,
you,
I'll go.
Otis? Yeah.
Yeah, good session. I enjoyed the lore drop of learning how these people got here, and this devourer. I don't know, this older god or something that trying to connect the dots to. I can't wait to see what they tell us next time about like a Strahd's history with this stuff, with this devourer or this mist and everything. So I thought that was awesome. I like that. I like the story the guy told too. That was good. I like this place. I don't have any bads. MVP. I want to give it to Ambrosi here. Ambrosi MVP for trying to go ahead and give this kid some guidance. And also, I also like the jab about being a servant, but maybe the Meek can go ahead and teach this guy a lesson. I like that too. That was a good quip back. So MVP to Ambrosi. That's me.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. It's always good role playing with y'all, and I am so here for hearing Dova and Cass bring hot fire to this man. I expect the burns to be sick and scorching. and we'll see what kind of wordsmithery we all get up to in the intervening week. My MVP? Man, you're gonna have to probably mimic Ave on this and say that Otis for his attempts to cajole Cora into participating in some of his ancestors' rituals or rites, and I'm curious to see. I don't think we've seen the last of Cora having his moment in the spotlight with it. Maybe we'll get a quest to find a certain missing girl. Who knows? We'll see.
Missing girl. Who's he missing?
Oh, the dad.
Harris.
They don't know where. They don't.
She's got 3
He's not
days.
due
to
back for like
return.
3 days, yeah.
Yes. I have a feeling we're gonna find her at the Amber
okay.
Temple. I think that's where she went, right? She went to the Amber Temple to complete the rite of passage.
Okay.
I can go next. Good. Lord Dump, yay! Especially core Lord Dump, double yay. I don't think I have any bads. My good will go to Ambrosi.
Okay. I'll say my good is I like not having to worry about Strahd for this session. That's my good. Good RP moments and stuff, which we always appreciate. And then bad is nothing really. This is an interesting session. I like any session where it's a lot of information and stuff, and it's just learning things. And then my MVP, I'm gonna give to Ambi for basically the clapback, but also just encouraging Cora and stuff. And I just Ambi being Ambi.
My good. Kind of mirror everybody. I know that seems like a cop out. My bad. We weren't the ones to get to kill the baddies outside. So, MVP. I am giving it to Cora for allowing the kid to jump off the rafters onto him and him.
That was pretty good.
Like out of everything, like don't get me wrong, everybody had something good, but that right there, as soon as he's like, "Yep," and then I'm gonna play along and fall on the floor, and I'm just like, yeah, that does it for me. So,
What kind of monster wouldn't do it?
Otis probably would have fireballed him,
Sure. Yeah.
or stick pawns on him. Just saying. But yeah, so I am gonna take that way and give Cora my MVP.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Alrighty. My good is that we got to play finally, because I know, like, we all didn't get to last week. So, and I'm excited that we got to Soul Dev. My bad is that I am waiting on this map from DM Andy, and I know he's working on it, and he posted a little teaser of it earlier in the week, and I was just like, oh my god, please. So we probably won't. But then he did a sneak peek, and the map he's posting next week is not this map, so I think it's 2 weeks away. So maybe when you guys come back, we'll have a map. But I appreciate you guys running with the theater of the mind. I think it was good enough. I think it was enough roleplay aspect for it to be theater of the mind. So that's my only real bad. I think everybody did great. I like how Val has been the quiet support for Cora, and even though like Val hasn't said a lot, you just showing how he was is really cool. It's a good way to do it when your character's not really talking. I always appreciate the hot mess express that Otis is when it comes to drama and stirring the pot.
So good.
I love it. From fucking Death House to up in Mount Gakkus, almost to the fucking temple. Otis is just that cackling as he's stirring the pot. I love it. really like how Ambrose is taking these jabs at this dude. I see the inner conflict of being a changed man, but that healed part of him, it can only go so far. That unhealed part of him could come out real quick if he needs it to. I like seeing the dynamic there. I am absolutely loving how Cora is just in awe and enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying getting a few answers while creating more, I'm sure. So I'm super glad you were able to make it, Jason. Bailey just being exhausted, but then being willing to stand up and boast. It's gonna be great. And then Phil pulling out his treasures to share with Kaldar is just cute. I love it. And the flirting with Esmeralda, it's just this is great. My MVP would go to it's so hard. It's so hard. It's always so hard. It's never fair. Oh man, I want to go to. I can't do that. I can't always give it to you guys. I would give it to. Honestly, it's gonna go to Otis for the shit talking and the pot stirring and the just do it. Oh wait, it's not me. I'm not the one who said it. He said it. I was just repeating what he said. Like that was hands down hilarious. But my runner up would be Cora as well for asking the questions, getting the information out of the NPCs. Because he's in a situation, as soon as you showed that thing, man, I got to take away if the characters ask, it's like, no, they're just gonna tell this dude. They're just gonna tell Cora.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like it. But
I already
that
have
gives
inspiration. Could I give it to Cora? I don't know. I can't use it.
well,
Just
it's
ask.
Otis and Abby are tied, so you both would be
Oh,
giving
I'm sorry,
inspiration.
Andy. Do you
So
already
you
have
guys
one?
would both get inspiration.
Oh, okay.
So
I technically still have inspiration. I haven't needed to roll anything.
if you want to give yours to Cora, Otis, I'll let you do it.
I'll give it
Can
to
I-
Cora. 100%. Bam. There you go.
Can I give mine to Valentine for supporting Cora?
Okay.
No.
Okay, I tried.
All American try.
I appreciate the hustle.
I appreciate the hustle, but it
We
is not
both
your
give our
fault.
inspirations to Cora. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
You get one inspiration in my games. You know that. But
Right,
I'm
you can't
saying
carry
no.
it, so they...
I'm saying no to Val because he made fun of me and the way I pronounce breakfast.
Got him.
Preface.
So
Worth.
worth it.
The revenge we all deserve.
Cool.
Then I'll end that with Evelyn, why do you have to make a foul comment about my wife?
You know,
Bringing back the
I didn't want
joke.
to chicken out.
Yep. And end it the same way I started it. Got it.
Everybody's getting cocky.
One time, it's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's say goodnight to Craig.
Good night, Greg.
We're gonna
Good night,
scramble his
Craig.
egg, Craig.
Hi, Craig.